Wilson for the point.
Back to better.
Block and down.
Kickoff!
Back to pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to Hawley, Minnesota, home of the Nuggets, as the Hawley Nuggets get ready to take on the West Central Area Ashby Knights in high school football. Knights coming in a perfect record of 3-0, ranked number 7 in the most recent AA football poll, and the Hawley Nuggets coming in with a record of 2-1, fresh off a victory over Crookston. My name is Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here tonight on yourliveevent.com, as Chris Ellingson going to join us for some commentary here this evening throughout our broadcast, and we'll get into pregame show coverage here this evening as the Hawley Nuggets and the West Central Area Ashby Knights set to do battle. We'll have pregame coaches' comments with both the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, Peter Natz, and also head coach of the West Central Area Ashby Knights, Nate Wood. Getting ready for kickoff here in about 15 minutes. It is the Hawley Nuggets and the West Central Area Ashby Knights, and it is yours tonight on yourliveevent.com.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Welcome back to the Hawley High School football field. It's the Dale Scalarud Athletics Complex as the Nuggets and the West Central Area Ashby Knights set to do battle in high school football. Our pregame show here tonight on yourliveevent.com. The Nuggets coming in, record of 2-1. The Knights are 3-0, ranked number 7 in Class AA football here this week. As we get ready for pregame coaches' comments, get a chance to chat with the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets, Peter Natz. Hawley Nugget head coach Peter Natz joining us in the pregame show. And Coach, beautiful night for football. Doesn't get much better than this on a sunny September evening.
We'll take it. The rest of the way out, if we can get 3 more football nights like this, we'll be good to go.
Absolutely. What was the week of practice like here for the boys?
It was a really good week. Defensively, our kids were sharp right away. Did a nice job of communicating, talking about things, making the adjustments on the fly right away from our first play during D-Pass, and went on into scheme for that day. Well, it went well. We put a couple more things in offensively, and it's just a matter of if we need to use them, we'll use them. If we don't, we won't. But we got our hands full with this squad tonight. This is a good-looking football team, and they know what they're doing. And let's see, now we're 52 minutes from go time, so it's getting close, man.
It is. It's getting close. The Knights are a ranked team in AA. They had Barnesville right out of the gates this year and knocked them off. They are a very good football team. What did you learn about them in film prep?
Well, they're a very well-balanced football team. They're solid from position to position across the board. No weak spots to identify, just places where we think we can take advantage of some spacing. I think personnel-wise, they've got the edge, But we're at home. Our kids played a really good second half last week. This is a different ball club than we've been dealing with the last couple of years, and the energy is different, the focus is different, and we've got some good, strong leadership. And they just want to play football. They work hard and they want to come by. They have a good time at practice. They have a good time conditioning in the mornings, and they want to have a good time tonight. They want to have a good time every night playing ball.
We talk about the way that week to week can change the makeup of a team, the attitude of a team. If your guys are steady, you got to think that getting off to a hot start tonight, maybe getting points on the board right out of the gates, would be really good for the psyche of the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's one thing we talked about. We cannot afford to have a big penalty in a bad spot. If we do have a penalty, it has to be somewhere where it's not going to be a drive killer or really take us out of our game, or take away a great big play. We got to be intense right off the bat, and we have to play well from beginning to end with no serious dips. We have to maintain a high level of focus and intensity from the beginning to end. Otherwise, this is going to be a West Central area Ashby show.
We'll hope for a good ball game. You talk about keys for success. It's just that. You kind of laid it out. I don't need to even ask another question.
No, you don't. I've realized that sometimes too, that we ask too many questions once in a while. No, but it's I'm looking forward to it. It's a beautiful night. Yep. Our fan base has really come back this year and been a great motivator for us, and they travel well and the whole work. So we're excited to get back out here and get playing, and hope we can put something good on your live event tonight.
We'll love it, Peter. Thanks so much for the time. We'll catch up afterwards.
Sounds good. I'll be up.
That is the head coach of the Hawley Golden Nuggets, the big dog, Peter Natz, joining us in our pregame coaches' comments ahead of the Hawley Nuggets in the West Central Area Ashby Knights. Here tonight, yourliveevent.com, broadcasting from the Dale Scalaru Athletic Complex, and a extra shout-out to the tech team here at the Hawley School, including elementary principal Chris Ellingson, coming through with the tech assist here this evening. No doubt we're ready to rock and roll. Glad to have you along tonight. We'll take a break, come back with more of the pregame show. Head coach of the West Central Area Ashby Knights, Nate Wood, going to join us next on yourliveevent.com.
Selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
Pre-game show continues here tonight on yourliveevent.com as we bring you the action. The Hawley Nuggets in the West Central Area Ashby Knights. Nuggets out of Section 8 AA and the Knights Section 6 AA. Knights record right now sitting at 3-0, and they are ranked number 7 in the state of Minnesota Class AA football. Open up their season with a win over the Barnesville Trojans. Their head coach is Nate Wood, joining us in our pregame show. Well, Coach, tonight the Knights make the trek here to Hawley, and you got a great night for football once again, and what more can you ask for in September?
I mean, a beautiful fall evening. Really, this is what it's all about.
Absolutely. So the Knight boys, rightfully so, have themselves ranked in the top 10 in Class AA Minnesota. I know rankings are rankings. They are what they are. But as a coach and as a community, something to be proud of right now.
Well, and you just hope you come out and play like that. That's the biggest thing.
Absolutely. So tonight you're preparing for the Hawley Nuggets. You put in a good week of practice. What was the week of practice like?
It really was a good week of practice. We were focused, took care of business and had good energy. Last week hadn't been such a good week, so it was nice to have a really crisp week of practice.
In a little bit of digging I had this week in my own just to prepare myself to see the Knights in action, a balanced ball club. You feel confident about that comment on your side?
Yeah, we really try. We strive to be balanced, to be a threat to run or throw the ball on basically any down. And so far, that's worked pretty well for us.
Fantastic. What did you learn about the Nuggets this week in preparation?
They're a good football team. They're very well coached. I mean, this is an excellent program here in Hawley with a lot of tradition and pride, and they're big and they're physical, and it should be a great football game.
Keys for success for the West Central Area Ashby Knights, what'll it be, Coach?
Offensively, like always, take care of the football, fire off the line, get to our blocks and sustain blocks, and then defensively fly around and be physical.
The boys jacked up, ready to go today?
They're focused. It's really nice with this group. They do a great job of getting themselves ready to go.
Well, Coach, thank you for the time. Good luck to you and the boys. Look forward to the game.
Thanks so much.
That is Nate Wood. He is the head coach of the West Central Area Ashby Knights, joining us in our pregame show. And our pregame show, Coach's comments here tonight. The Hawley Nuggets and the Knights of West Central Area Ashby getting ready for the opening kickoff. And, of course, we're getting ready for the starting lineup announcements all on the way as well. So please do stick around as we bring you the action here today. The Nuggets and the Knights, yours here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It is the Hawley Nuggets and the West Central Area Ashby Knights as we get you ready for, of course, a kickoff here. The Nuggets and the Knights doing battle in high school football. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. We've got Braden running the camera. He's ready to rock and roll. Hair in peak performance already. That's the most important thing. And we have Chris Ellingson joining us in the booth as well. Chris, not only are you here for tech support, but you're also here to provide some commentary throughout the evening. And I tell you what, high school football Friday night. Got the lights, got everything going, got Bo Lofgren to our left. What more can you ask for?
You can't ask for much more than that, that's for sure. It's big shoes to fill with Mr. Stoa being out, so I'll try my best, but I'm in good company.
Yeah, at least we're eye to eye, That's one thing we've got going for us.
It's rare for guys like us where we can look each other in the eye. Usually it's not the case, so we'll enjoy it.
We will do it. We can tonight, the Knights and the Nuggets. Nuggets coming off a good win over the Crookston Pirates last week up in Crookston. The Knights are riding a nice string of wins. They open the season with a nice victory over Barnesville. So you're looking at these things, obviously it sets up for a great night of football. I talked to Coach Nats and said, you know what, boy, for the Nuggets to get off to a hot start, that'd be something you'd like to see. I'd venture to guess you'd probably hearken that same opinion.
Yeah, they have to. This West Central area football team is a good football team. They're ranked for a reason. We were commenting before we, off air. They've got some dudes. They got some size. Looks like some speed. It's going to be a tough challenge, but that's what you got to do. You can't beat yourself. Penalties, turnovers, those types of things that really kind of hurt Hawley last week in the first half. against Crookston, and they came out the second half and really took it to them. So hopefully they can continue that going into the first half of this game.
And the Hawley Nuggets, as far as penalties last week, 10 penalties. That doubled their total on the season. They had 10 coming into the game. They had 10 last week. So certainly a night that they would like to do is remove the penalty issues here for tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes with the penalties, it's not the number, but when they happen. And against Osakis, and against Crookston, they were timely. And that puts you behind the chains. And, this is a different Hawley team than maybe people have seen in the past, where it's more of a ground attack, grind and pound. And, when you're back behind the chains on first, second down, that takes a lot out of Mr. Schmidt's playbook.
No, it certainly does. As we transition, let's talk starting lineups here, as I know we're going to get those rolling right now. Let's talk defense of the Hawley Nuggets. Up front, they're going to go on their line of scrimmage. Ethan Magnuson, Alex Skank, Wyatt Dunham, and Joey Ockery. The front four, your linebacking core of Jacob Hegna, Johnny Vetter, and Darren Crocious. Defensive backs of Carson Brew, Sam Burkle, Bryant Carlisle, and Brady Groton for the Hawley Nugget defense. Coming in with a 2-1 record, forcing 6 turnovers this season. They're allowing just 13.3 points per game through the first 3 contests, including pitching a shutout early season. Coaches for the Nuggets, Peter Natz, Brett Schmidt, Tim Peterson, Nick Burcham, Aaron Haugen, Travis Haugen, Dave Ames, Zion Smith, Austin Robb, and Drew Thompson. Nuggets in their home maroon uniforms, white numerals and letters, maroon helmets, gold trim, maroon pants, the all maroon for the Nuggets here this evening. So let's talk offense for the West Central Area Ashby Knights. The Knights will start at left tackle, number 72, Damon Sanstead. Left guard, 61, Sam Heater. Center, number 52, Colton Lindquist. Right guard, 56, Bo Robinson. Tyler Stone's the right tackle at number 65. The tight end, Cole Anderson, wearing number 10. The wide receivers, they've got a pair of them for the Knights. Hunter Norby wears number 24. Torrin Olson wears number 3. Fullback, 25, Mason Hoff. And it'll be the other running back, Anthony Sikora, wearing number 11, with Evan Paulson, the quarterback, wearing number 6. He's about a 50% passer, 16 for 30 on the season, a little over 300 yards through the air, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. Well-balanced offense, Chris, as we talk about the Knights coming in. They're a team that can put up some big plays. They've been able to score in bunches, but ground, through the air, they like to spread it out, so that's going to be something the Nugget defense will need to be ready for.
Yeah, definitely a challenge when you got balance. Can't really prepare for one thing or the other. And, when you look at that, it really keeps the defense on their toes. You can't overplay for one thing or the other, so they've got to come out with their best effort tonight, and hopefully they can force some turnovers, get them behind the chains. And then you never know what happens. Game of football is a funny game. A lot of things can happen.
Absolutely. The offense of the West Central Area Ashby Knights, a team that's been putting up some points. Defensively, they're allowing just 8 points per game. So we may have ourselves a couple of defenses stand tall.
You might, and we talked about them beating Barnesville early in the year, only giving up 12 points to that offense. That's a feat in and of itself. So, yeah, the Nugget offense really has their work cut out for them today. But again, if they stay balanced as well and mix in what they do and do well, they all starts up front. If those boys up front can move guys around and make some holes, you never know what'll happen.
We'll have some fun. The Nuggets and the Knights getting ready to do battle from Dave Scalarud, the Scalarud Athletic Complex, right here. We're ready to rock and roll. Kickoff is next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If you're in need of Minnesota and/or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to YourLiveEvent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at YourLiveEvent1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools. At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
High school football ready to go. Hawley Nuggets, West Central Area Ashby Knights. The Nuggets will be kicking from right to left as we see it here on yourliveevent.com. Braden's got the camera rocking and rolling here tonight. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. Chris Ellingson going to join for some commentary. You might hear the golden voice of Bo Lofgren from time to time here this evening as well. Nuggets kicking from right to left, as mentioned as we see it here on yourliveevent.com from the Dale Scalaroot Athletics Complex. Looking forward to it. Kurt Fillion out tonight. Nathan Stoa and the cross-country team down at the GRIAC in the Twin Cities. Wishing them the best of luck. Look forward to their late return.
Yeah, they brought in the B squad, I guess, with Kurt and Nathan out. But
yeah, here we
we're
are.
The A squad tonight, that's for sure.
It's been a long time since I've been here to do a ball game on yourliveevent.com, and we're looking forward to it for the Hawley Nuggets. They're going to tee it up, kick away. Sam Burkle is set to tee it up at the 40, and it'll be a line drive kick. And the Knights are going to go ahead and corral it, pick it up at the 25, skipping ahead to the 30-yard line and spun down at the 30-yard line. On the return for the Knights, it is Torrin Olson. The Nuggets coming flying in and a host of maroon and golden on the tackle. Ball will be spotted at the 30. It'll be first down and 10 for the West Central Area Ashby Knights on their own 30-yard line. Knights offense ready to rock and roll up front. Sandstead, Heater, Lindquist, Robinson, Stone are your line for the Knights. The quarterback is Evan Paulson, and he will be under center. They'll get the double wings and one back in the backfield. Paulson will be under center. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line, just underway here in Hawley. The handoff this time goes to his back, Sikora. Sikora trips forward across the 32-yard line up to the 33 on first down. Sikora coming in, one of the leading rushers for the West Central Area Ashby Knights. 329 rushing yards, 6 scores on the ground so far this season. He'll gain 3 yards on first down, and Sikora will find himself a second down and a 7 upcoming. Knights football, again, they'll split receivers this time. Again, a balanced offense. They go I formation with Sikora dotting the I. Quarterback under center will be Evan Paulson once more. Split receivers each way. Center hash, they give Sikora left side. He's going to scamper to the left and dive ahead to the 34-yard line, picking up a yard there. Sikora 2 carries, giving the Knights now a 3rd down and 6. Third down percentages. This is always fun talking this as far as West Central Area Ashby. Not the best on 3rd down this season. They're 27% on 3rd down conversions, and now 3rd and 6 is, I would say, 3rd and long.
Johnny Vetter made a nice play, shot the gap, tripped him up, slowed him down for the rest of his teammates to come in and clean that one up. So 3rd and long, that's just what you want if you're the Nuggets.
In a pistol formation, send one man in motion for the Knights. Paulson turns and will fake. They'll set up a screen. Pass is caught in the flat, stiff arm set. And now across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Pass complete there, finding Maston Hoff. The senior is tackled by the Nuggets. It's going to be a gain of 3, 4th down and 3.
Yeah, good first series for the Nuggets. Force a 3 and a punt. We'll see if they do. Most likely they will. But, nice play by Carson Brew there to turn the play back in and then finish it up.
So for the Nuggets, going to send back deep to return Carter Haugen. He'll be in return formation here, sending back deep. The West Central Area Ashby Knights will send back their punter, that being number 65, Stone. Kick is away, decent kick. Going to be bouncing at the 30 and rolling out of bounds. At about the 25-yard line, the Nuggets will have it first down and 10. A decent kick here on a calm evening in Hawley. So Hawley forcing a punt on the Knights' first possession, and exactly what Coach Nats and the Nuggets would like to see here, Chris, is that obviously they're going to get the ball, and they held the Knights to very little offense on their first touch.
Yeah, for 3 and out, get your offense on the field, see what they can do to start here, and hopefully they can get, in front of the chains, stay out of those 3rd and long situations as well, and move the ball down the field.
Nuggets offense will be led by Carson Brew, who will be under center here on first down and 10 from their own 25. Receiver split left, and the traditional double wing set for the Nuggets. Sending a man in motion to the near side. Looks like we lost a handle on the exchange between the quarterback and running back, and it's a turnover. The West Central Area Ashby Knights going to pick up the football, and the Nuggets will turn it over for the first time here in their first possession. 5th turnover on the season. This a fumble, and it'll be Knights football. What a flip of the field here for the Knights.
There, you said it right. Just exactly what you don't want to have happen. You give the ball right back to West Central, and they get their offense back on the field. Hopefully they can do the same thing again and get 3 or probably 4 down territory right now. Try to get the offense back onto the field.
From the Hawley 25-yard line, Paulson will be in the pistol formation. One back behind him. He'll fire a quick pass here. It's going to be Hoff again, left side. He's got space. First down the sidelines. He's diving down close as he is going to be, we're waiting a signal. Looks like he's going to be just short of the goal line. And big play on first down. Got to get light to the line of scrimmage there, and they got the ball out quick, pass in that flats, and Hoff found some space.
Yeah, nice play. The receiver cleared out, the cornerback went across with him. Fullback came out into the flats. Good pass, good turn and run. Good play call.
So Hoff, Maston Hoff, a 24-yard connection and a first down. And they'll go right up the middle. And quarterback keeper Paulson's going to find himself into the end zone for a touchdown. The West Central Area Ashby Knights, Paulson in the end zone on the carry. Paulson, a 1-yard carry for a touchdown. Paulson in the end zone for a rushing score, and that is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, and the Knights have a 6-0 lead. And that's just capitalizing off a turnover right there, and the Knights are able to put themselves on the board. They'll be going for 2, it appears, here, as they'll send one out to the right. Receiver, they're going to have a different quarterback. This is going to be on the carry here. Sikora going for 2. He puts a great stiff arm on the outside edge and scores. The 2-point conversion is good. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, the Knights lead the Nuggets 8-0 on yourliveevent.com.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Well, the Knights get on the board, capitalizing off of a Nugget turnover. Kevin Kochman, Chris Ellingson with you here tonight with the broadcast on yourliveevent.com. The Hawley Nuggets and the West Central Area Knights. The Knights will kick it away, and, well, after a punt, Nuggets turn it over right on their first play of offense, and now they'll be getting a chance to return the kick. As on the return, Nuggets Haugen will try to cut it up. He's at the 35, and now tackled, spun down on the near side hash at about the 38-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Nuggets. And, Chris, I know that offensively, Nuggets just want to make sure they hold on to the football here.
Yeah, that's a start right there. Nice return for Haugen. He took the line drive kick, good field position, turned it up, and, starting at just inside the 40-yard line is good for starting field position.
Nuggets up front, Colin Larson, Darren Crocious, Wyatt Dunham the center, Alex Skank, and Gavin Knutson, the 5 linemen. As quarterback, Brew is under center. Everybody in tight, they give on the first, and not much going there for the Nuggets on the first down handoff as the Nuggets just diving ahead on first down. Vetter maybe the ball carrier that time. He's going to jump to the 41, give him 2 yards on first down. So the Nuggets will come up 2nd down and 8. They'll bring in the ball club. Ball play call is coming in from the sidelines, and Brew will have the play to bring in. Here we go. First down, now second down. 2nd and 8. We'll call it. Double wings are set. One back in the backfield, Vetter. He goes into the 3-point stance. They hand a second man this time, and the handoff goes to Tibbetts. He went on the right side. Tibbetts going to move forward to the 43-yard line. He'll pick up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 7 here for the Nuggets.
Yeah, West Central's coming out in a 5-person front, and they're playing their linebackers up tight. So you got eight people in the box there, which is a couple more than what we got blocking. But Tibbetts got a good start, good running start. A couple yards, here on 2nd down, and here we go on 3rd down. See what we got.
3rd down, 6, ball at the 43-yard line, Nuggets. Everybody's in tight again. The double wing set. One back in the backfield is Vetter. Quarterback, Brew, barks out the signals, going to pitch near side. Burkle cuts it up. Stiff arm is going to be corralled back at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. Good pursuit by the West Central Area Ashby Knights that time, coming in, flying in. Looked like Torrin Olson, Cole Anderson come flying in that backside. They're going to give him 1 yard to the 44. 4th down, and we'll call it 5.
Yeah, real good pursuit by the Knights. The Nuggets pulled a couple linemen out around. He thought he had a chance, but big number 65, Tyler Stone, who's on the end there, made a nice play to get out wide and not let him get the corner.
So the Nuggets will come out and will be in punt formation. Burkle will punt. Olson deep back to receive for the Knights at the 44, a 4th down with 8:11 to go, first quarter. Some pressure. Burkle hit this one really high at the right foot. Let's see if it bounces and takes a Nugget bounce. It looks like it will a little bit. Back to the 35-yard line, 34-yard line, where it'll be picked up by the Nuggets. Look like putting the mitts on it. Ethan Magnuson will down the football. So 3 and out for the Nuggets. We'll see if the Knights offense can now come out again and capitalize, leading 8-0 with 8:02 to play in this first quarter of action. So with that punt, it'll be ball for the Knights at the 44-yard line. So their own 34-yard line. Knights will break the huddle. Paulson will be under center, 3 backs. The old triple backfield set up here for the Knights. They'll turn and hand the football off, and give this time is Sikora. Sikora crosses the 35 to the 36-yard line. Pick up a couple yards on 1st down for the Knights, and the Knights don't want to waste a ton of time in the huddle. They like to get the play in and get moving. Their first carry goes, and Dunham brings him down. Wyatt Dunham, 4-year starter for the Nuggets, has had a good run, offensive and defensive side. Comes from a good cattle background.
He's a strong kid. When you work on the farm like he does, he gets some of those just natural muscles, and he's a wrestler as well, and you can tell.
Turn and hand the football off. This time the give is the fullback once more, and Maston Hoff is going to work his way across the 40-yard line. Hoff is tripped up at the 42. He's been the workhorse thus far for the Knights.
Yeah, good pursuit by Brady Groton coming up, slowing him down, and then Darren Krosh is finishing him off.
Hoff is going to pick up, he's going to get 5, make it 6 yards on the play for Hoff, and that'll bring up 3rd down and short at the 42-yard line for the Knights. Big spot for the defense of the Nuggets if they can find a way to slow down the offense of the Knights, as they'll come out again. And pistol formation for the quarterback. Paulson sends Hoff in motion to the near side. Split receivers each way. Turn and hands it to Sikora. He evades one tackler and is going to be brought down at the 42-yard line. That's good defense by the Nuggets.
Yeah, good penetration up front. They held up their line, didn't let them get off their blocks, and just made a big old pile. And the linebackers came in and finished them off short of the 1st down.
Sikora danced around a little bit there in the backfield, trying to find a little bit of a gap, and there wasn't much of a gap to be had. So 4th down and a couple, as the Knights will come out, and they were going to go for it at their own 42-yard line. Again, the try-backfield. And the quarterback Paulson under center. 4th down and 2. Middle hash, and Paulson going to dive ahead. He will have the 1st down. He's crossing the 45-yard line up to just past the 45, near the 46. He gets a solid 3, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, good second effort. It looked like they had him stop, but he kept his legs churning and got just enough for about a half yard. Picked up the 1st down.
It's all I needed, just a little bit, and keep the drive going. The defense, we talked about it a little bit, that both sides' defense could be a big factor here tonight as far as the ability to keep this game maybe a little bit lower scoring, and certainly in between the tackles, there's not been much.
No, they're doing a nice job up front, just kind of plugging up that A gap there where they'd like to have gone here these last couple plays. We'll see if they if that continues on here the rest of the game.
Paulson fakes the pass and now will hand it off to Sikora, and he's down in the backfield again. Tackle made. In on the tackle that time, Magnuson and also Dunham bringing down the quarterback, or the running back, should say, Sikora. He goes down at the 45-yard line, so a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, nice job by Ethan Magnuson not letting him get outside where it looked like he wanted to go. It gave Dunham enough time to shed his block and finish him off.
So a great situation there for the Nugget defense, pushing the Knights back on first down. It'll be second down and 11. 5 minutes to play first quarter. Knights lead at 8-0. Send a man in motion. That's Hoff. Matson Hoff. Turn, hand the ball off. No, fake, play action over the middle. Pass is caught. Pass is caught on the coverage that time. Was Burkle, but pass is caught by Ryder Staples. Staples with 2 receiving touchdowns on the season. He comes in and gets into Nugget territory to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, just a simple post pattern, but the receiver for West Central did a nice job using his body to shield off the defender, and the throw was right on the money.
Staples, a 16-yard connection, and now they'll come in tight. Same formation the Nuggets like to run offensively. The Knights are coming in with the double wing set. One back in the backfield, the fullback Matson. As a quarterback, going to pitch left side. Getting to the outside, now cutting upfield. Get a little space, first down and more. Crosses the 30-yard line and going to be down at about the 25-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 14 yards. And on the carry that time, Hunter Norby getting to the outside on the run.
Yeah, Nuggets lost contain on the outside there. Gave him some space, and he's a big boy. He looks like he's tough to bring down.
4th first down of the game for the Knights. Their drive. Now they're starting to chew away some yards here on the Nuggets defense as they work and fake the inside and get to the outside. Quarterback Paulson will be under center. 1st and 10 at the 24 for the Knights, left side hash. Going toward the south end zone, and is bottled up, brought down in the backfield again. Good pressure that time, and Dunham's there. Dunham, one of the leading tacklers on the defense, brings down the ball carrier, Paulson. Back at the 26, it's a loss on the play.
Yeah, nice play by Dunham. He, again, is shedding that guy that's trying to block him, getting into the backfield, disrupting the play. Looked like they wanted to run an option play. They just didn't have time to do it.
So for the Knights, they'll come out on second down. 2nd and 12 is where we'll be. One of my pages here, Chris, is having a fun time sticking on me. Hard to keep full stats when you try and do that.
It's the humidity, man.
It's got to be the humidity here in Hawley. I traveled south. That's definitely it. Paulson's under center. He'll turn, fake the handoff, and go back to pass. He's in trouble. He is going to be brought down, but does get a pass off. Incomplete. And in the midst that time, Ethan Magnuson was all over him. Nearly brought down the quarterback for a sack, but incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, I see the Nugget coaching staff looking for an intentional grounding. If there was a receiver in the area or not, Magnuson did a nice job. It didn't look like there was anybody there. There comes the flag.
There's no tackle boxes right in high school football, so the intentional grounding can happen here definitely. And he would have been within the tackle boxes in this case too, but intentional grounding's big penalty here.
And back to the line of scrimmage, all those types of things when we watch on Saturday and Sunday that they talk about, but here it doesn't matter. There just wasn't a receiver in the area.
Yeah, plain and simple. So Magnuson, in essence, that sack is, if so facto, probably should have had a sack in his midst there.
It's just as good as a sack, that's for sure. When you lose the down, now it puts them 3rd and really long. So good series so far. Hopefully they don't give up the big play here and can force them into a punting situation.
Yeah, it's a loss of 10 plus the loss of down, right? So 3rd down it is. 3rd and a whole heap. Ball back at the 36-yard line. Double wings are set. They'll have one back in the backfield, Hoff. Paulson under center, the double wings. Receiver left, they'll do the reverse handoff inside. This is Norby. He gets into a host of Nuggets. They bottle him up at around the 30, now inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. Hunter Norby got it on that double reverse, and he is brought down close to getting those 10 yards back. He's going to end up getting 8 yards back, and it's 4th and long.
Yeah, at this point in the field, they're going to go for it with that play call to try to get some of that back, make it 4th and maybe a little more manageable. Still 4th and 12, long ways to go. So most likely they're going to come out and throw the ball.
2 wings, or I should say 2 receivers, wing to the left, one back in the backfield with Paulson in the pistol. Middle of the field, back to pass on 4th down. Going to fire left, has a receiver. It is incomplete. Just overthrows Staples. Staples trying to get another big play, which they've connected on 19 of those, make it 20 big plays this season. That's an incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, good stop by the Nuggets. Gets their offense back onto the field. Sam Burkle on the coverage did a nice job. Looks like the receiver had a step on him, but just overshot him a little bit.
So 11-play drive. It ends in a turnover on downs. And so the Nuggets will have the football, and it'll be on their own 26-yard line.
Looks like Hayden Grani's in at quarterback for the Nuggets this series.
Hayden Grani, the quarterback, under center. They'll have a double wing set, one back in the backfield. Grani turns and will hand the football off. Little space to Burkle, 30-yard line. Fumbles out of bounds. Burkle fumbles out of bounds. That was good defense again by the Knights on the outside, poking the ball there. Burkle loses it out of bounds. He'll get the yards up to the 34-yard line. Should be 8 yards on first down.
Yeah, looks like for the first time tonight he had a lot of room to run. Burkle did a nice job, had the stiff arm on him. Luckily he's on the sideline, so the fumble did go out of bounds.
Grani will be under center. He gets the leash of the offense to start this drive off. 2:31 to play before the first quarter horn. 8-0 Knights leading the Nuggets. Double wings. Tight ends on either side. One back in the backfield. They'll send one in motion. Now another in motion. Turn and hand it. Quick gives to Burkle across the 35-yard line. About a yard, maybe two. He's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, there was a hole there that closed up real quick by Sikora that filled that hole and stopped him just short of that first down.
Yeah, it'd be Burkle with a yard. So here we go. Nuggets facing a third down. And as far as Nuggets are concerned offensively, they are definitely run-oriented offense. They're averaging 25 points per game, coming off of a victory last week. Highest point total of the season, a win on the road at Crookston. Third down and a yard from the 35. Just under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Nuggets will have double wing set, send a man in motion. This time it'll be a give to Tibbetts. Tibbetts going to stay alive. Look at the churning of the legs. Tibbetts across to the 40-yard line, 5 yards and a first down. The first down for the Nuggets tonight.
Good hard run by Tibbetts there. Kept his feet going. Probably picked up an extra 3-4 yards just with that effort.
And it, you go back to all the days when coach is telling you just churn the legs, run, go to the whistle, all these little things. And there's another example of why you got to do it.
Yeah, and got a little help from his friends as well, which is never a bad thing.
We all get by with a little help from our friends.
I was waiting for it.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the show that's from.
You
Wonder
teed it
Years or something like that. But,
more than likely. You teed it up for me. It was easy enough. First down and 10 Nuggets. They'll send a man in motion, and quarterback Grani is going to be brought down to the backfield. Great play by the defense of the West Central Area Ashby Knights. Look like Tyler Stone, who's a big-time defender. He comes out, makes the stop. Loss of 4 on the play.
Again, Nuggets looking to run the option, but not much of a chance with Stone shooting the gap and disrupting that play.
Just a kind of a bowling ball. I walked down the tunnel. I'll call it the tunnel over towards the school. I walked down the tunnel with him earlier today, and Mr. Stone is built.
Yeah, they've got a few of those that are built that way.
So it'll be 2nd and 15. Ball back at the 36-yard line. Under a minute to play first quarter. Quarterback going to hand it off. Grani gives. This is going to be a nice little running play for Sam Burkle. Into the open field. Burkle tripped up inside the 10. A touchdown-saving tackle made by the Knights. Look like Sikora. Burkle has the Nuggets knocking on the door.
Good effort by Sikora to get there and trip Burkle up at about, what's it look like, the 5-yard line?
Mm-hmm.
That's big. That's big. 5 yards is not easy to get on this defense, so good effort there to trip him up. But, again, can't overlook the line blocking up front for the Nuggets to spring Burkle for that big gainer.
Big play, 59 yards on the carry, and a first down to the Nuggets. 5-yard line at the Knights' 5 is where the ball will be spotted. Down to the final 15 seconds. Nuggets might have just one more play to get off here in this quarter. And first and goal at the 5. Ronnie under center. I formation. The handoff is Tibbetts. He barrels off of one, bounces off a 2, touchdown. A 5-yard score just before the first quarter horn. And the Nuggets strike.
Nice spin move by Tibbetts. Again, like we talked about earlier, kept the legs going and punched it in for a Nugget touchdown. That's a big play. That's a big series to get it back in, to 6, possibly 7, or 1 point here as the Nuggets are lining up for the PAT.
That's right. So the Nuggets will be on the PAT try. Looks like kicking will be none other than Sam Burkle. They're making sure they have all the right personnel out there and trying to pull this game within 1 as the first quarter is allowed to expire. That 1 second, that's a good move. Veteran move by the Clocks. Snap spot, kick is up. The kick is good. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, the Nuggets strike right as the first quarter comes to a close. It's West Central Area Ashby 8, Hawley 7 on yourliveevent.com.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
We're ready for the second quarter. And the Hawley Nuggets just capped off a nice drive. They go 5 plays and 74 yards. Big play was a 59-yard run by Sam Burkle, the senior. Brought him down to the 5, and Derek Tibbetts gets into the end zone, his first rushing touchdown of the season. And we'll flip the field. Second quarter about to get underway with the Nuggets. Extra point kick good by Burkle, and it's 8-7 Knights. We're ready to go on yourliveevent.com. Nuggets now kicking to the south end zone. Kevin Kochman, Chris Ellingson with you, and Braden's dominating the camera work here tonight, and his hair hasn't moved a bit. Most important.
That's right.
Kicks away for the Nuggets.
Nice
and
kick.
That'll send Torrin all the way back to about the 4-yard line on the return. He'll cut it upfield. Nice move to the 35 and spinning. Brought down right there. Looked like the jersey got caught up there at the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Knights.
Yeah, nice kick by Burkle. Sent him back deep, but, you know, Kevin, we know it's out-kicking your coverage. It's what we've done in life so far, and I think Burkle maybe did that a little bit there with a nice return. Gets him up to about the 36-yard line.
That does happen from time to time, and yes, we would be a couple of pros in that realm, so it's good. It's a good problem. I'm looking at almost 10 years in 2 weeks.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
As long as we make it those 2 weeks. I think
well,
we
that's
can.
right. Yeah.
I think we can. Paulson will be in the pistol formation. Receivers split each way, wing to the right of the formation. Paulson pitches right side, Sikora. Sikora tries to catch the edge, and he does. And he's going to be rumbling over Nuggets, crossing midfield. Great run by Sikora. All the way down to the 48-yard line, make it 49-yard line of the Hawley Nuggets.
Yeah, nice run by Sikora. A good hard run by Sikora. I think the D-backs for the Nuggets might want to go a little bit lower. Take him down at the legs versus about the waist and above because they're not going to win that battle.
That was a big run by Sikora as we get a timeout taken by Hawley. Hawley takes the timeout. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it reads West Central Area Ashby 8, Hawley 7, yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Coming up at halftime here tonight, looking forward to this. We had a chance to catch up with 2015 grad of the Hawley High School, now Minnesota Viking tight end, Ben Ellefson. Caught up with him yesterday down at TCO and got some highlights and some fun conversation with Ben coming up at halftime here today on yourliveevent.com.
Yeah, that'll be fun to listen to. One of the best people that you can ever meet, Ben Ellefson. He's done well for himself, and it's one of those things where good things happen to good people. That's one right there.
Paulson going to fire one out and has a receiver but incomplete. He was looking for Torrin Olsen on that left side, and it's an incomplete pass underthrown by quarterback Paulson. It'll be second down for the Knights.
Carter Haugen with good coverage on that route. The ball was underthrown, but it would have been a tight window to fit that in with the coverage of Haugen.
Paulson kind of a three-step drop that time and held off a little bit. Had time. Good blocking good blocking by the Knights offensive line. So double wings are set. Paulson under center this time for the Knights at the 49-yard line of the Nuggets. 2nd and 10. Send a man in motion. Paulson going to keep it himself. Quarterback will slide. Lost the football. It's going to be Sikora picking it up in the backfield. And he's got space on the right side. And Sikora is pushed out of bounds. My goodness. It was almost as if that was designed that way.
Yeah, quite a turn of events. Ball's laying on the ground. And
Sikora.
When everybody starts running towards that, Sikora picked it up, got outside, picked up about 10.
I think
looks like about 8 yards there.
Yeah, just short of the first down. He's pushed out of bounds. So 3rd down and short it'll be for the West Central Area Knights, and that's a huge break for the Knights. Huge break. See if they can capitalize now. As a 3rd down and a yard, we'll call it, with double wing set. Sikora will be in the backfield once more. He's a wing to the left side of the formation. Quarterback under center is Paulson. 3rd down and short. Sikora goes in motion. Paulson going to be stopped and stalled out. What a strong defensive push by the Nuggets. Holding him at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 4th down.
Yeah, good penetration by the Nugget defensive line. Actually lost about a yard or so on that play. So well done.
You might say there could have been a little bit of help from the chain gang, the home chain gang. I don't know. I don't want to pick on these guys. They're a pretty solid job, but anyway.
Good help's hard to find.
It is. We're all there. As a 4th down and a couple. It'll be for the Knights. They're at the 41 of the Hawley Nuggets.
Another big 4th down play. If they can stop them, get them off the field, that'll be a big turn of events.
In the pistol, Paulson. Receivers each way. Turn, he'll pitch it right side. Sikora tries to get to the outside edge. Sikora's got it, 1st down. And he's going to stay on his feet. I thought maybe he tripped out of bounds, but he is staying on his feet, crossing the 30-yard line to the 28. Nice bit of running. 13 yards for Sikora, who's a fancy runner.
He did. He got out. They went the short side of the field, and they still was able to turn the corner. You got to have that outside end contain or try to turn them back in and see if the pursuit can get them. They weren't able to do that, and 1st down for the Knights.
Did a fine job that time, just, again, committing to the cut he made, and he found a gap and found it. Hit it hard. Good run there, and the Knights have another 1st down. 10:20 to play before halftime. Knights are knocking. They're at the Nugget 29. Send a man in motion. Paulson under center. He'll be brought down to the backfield. The Nuggets' pressure from their front 4 is definitely getting there. Talking Magnuson, Skank, Dunham, Ockery. The guys are playing really strong up front.
West Central's having a hard time going right up the middle. They're finding the success out on the edges. So, yes, like you said, nice job, Dunham, Ockery. Looks like Ethan Skank, or Alex Skank, that'd be Ethan's the brother.
Yep.
That I see more often. But,
sure.
Getting that good penetration up front.
And the Nuggets will be defending here against the Knights, who are seeing a 2nd down and 9. 9:40 remains here before halftime. Send a man in motion. Shotgun set now. Paulson. Dump pass over the middle. It's Sikora. He needs to get to the outside, and he does. Big block. Now Sikora is going to be brought down from behind at about the 16-yard line. That'll be 12 yards and a 1st down.
Timely screen pass. That worked well. He had blockers out front. They were outnumbering the Nuggets defenders out there, and Haugen looks like he made a pile to allow Vetter to come in and clean that up.
So it'll be now a 1st down and 10 once again for the Knights. They're on the near side hash now as they head to the north end zone here in Hawley. Dale Scalaroot Athletics Complex. On a beautiful fall evening, some leaves are falling, scattered amongst the track, as a few on the freshly mowed grass too. Beautiful looking setting tonight. Pitch right side, Sikora. Gets a block outside, now looks to cut. Does cut, now goes opposite side, goes outside and is tripped up. The Nuggets continue to pursue there. He's going to be brought down to about the 12-yard line. A gain of 4 that time, but a long way to go for 4 yards.
He's slippery. He is slippery. That's a good run, but Haugen, like I said earlier, you got to go a little bit lower. He went lower, took the legs out, stopped that from being a bigger gain.
8:30 to play here in this first half, and the Knights are knocking on the door. Hawley answered a Knights touchdown early, right at the end of the first quarter, and that's where we sit. 8-7 West Central Area Ashby with the lead, and they have the ball 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 12. Back to pass, looking over the middle. Pass is caught. He hangs on. Touchdown. Pass is caught by Cole Anderson in the end zone for West Central Area Ashby. The Knights score, and Cole Anderson's first receiving touchdown of the year.
Nice play. Just took the tight end right up the middle. Threw it up high where only he can get it. He's a tall kid.
Yep.
Long arms. and it was a good pass right on the money where he could get it.
Stands in about 6 foot or more. I think he's a little taller than 6 foot, but what do I know? We're a long ways away.
It's up to us.
Yeah, well, exactly. We know that for certain. 2-point conversion attempt for the Knights. Paulson looking. He's going to fire. His pass is incomplete. He was looking for Torrin Olsen, and it's incomplete, and it is 14-7. Knights leading the Nuggets on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
Well, the Knights add to the scoreboard. They score, capping off a drive, a nice drive here by West Central Area Ashby. They were able to put one together, a drive that went from their own 35 and went all the way to the end zone in 9 plays. They kick it away, and the Nuggets will have the return. It's going to be Hawley Burkle spinning across the 30-yard line and staying on his feet. About the 32 will be first down and 10. Knights answered. They missed the 2 points, so with a little over 8 minutes to play before halftime, it's the Knights 14 and the Nuggets 7. Good first half of football so far, Mr. Ellingson.
It's looking good. Like you said, it's tough sledding a little bit for both, and all of a sudden we pop a big play either way. But going back to that fumble where it was laying on the ground,
that was a big play.
Big turn of events, and they turn it into a score. That's
play.
What good teams do.
Big play in the drive, and Sikora is showing us the type of player he is out there too, making those type of plays. So under center, we'll go back to Carson Brew under center. After the last drive led to a touchdown by Hayden Grani. Brew under center. They send Burkle in motion. It's going to be the handoff up the middle. Hanging on to it, it's going to be Derek Tibbetts up the gut. Tibbetts crossing the 40, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like they can have him down at about the 41-yard line.
Yeah, West Central came out in a little different front where they had 3 down linemen, and the linebackers, looked like 4 of them, standing up, and then they just took off and shot the gaps, and Tibbetts got through the first one. Good gain of 9 yards.
9 yards on the play, second down. They'll send the same formation, get those double wings set. Back in the backfield, Vetter. Quarterback is Brew under center. Set down the line, send a man in motion, Tibbetts. Going to give the first man through. That's a first down as Vetter dives across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Going to be a 5-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, good run by Vetter. Hopped over a guy, picked up the first down. Fresh set of downs almost at midfield here, so this drive is off to a good start.
Absolutely. Moving the football and getting it done in between the tackles, too. That's another nice thing to see. If you're the Nuggets, that inside game's obviously huge, running that option set. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Second quarter, 14-7. West Central Area Ashby with the lead. They'll have double wing set. And the deep back, Johnny Vetter. Quarterback under center is Carson Brew. Send a man in motion to the near sideline. They give. The dive read that time. They give it to Burkle, and Sam's going to scoot forward to the 49-yard line. Give him 2 on first down. Sam Burkle, last carry he had was 59, so a little different there.
Looked like 56. Robinson for the Knights got a hold of the jersey and didn't let him go. Those are some strong hands right there to be able to hold him to run in place basically for the rest of them to come in and finish off that tackle.
Second down upcoming. Couple of yard gain there for the Nuggets. 2nd and 8 at the 49. As it'll be a handoff here this time. Once again going up the middle, but it's Vetter this time. He really drove those legs to get across midfield. He's up to the 48-yard line. Going to be 3 yards, and 3rd down and 5 upcoming.
3 yards is a good play with where they had him stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and he carried Hunter Norby for those 3 yards. So a tough 3 yards for Vetter.
Yeah, he earned it. You talk about that angle, right? He was running at a good angle, had those legs churning. So 3rd down and 5 it'll be for the Nuggets. 5:50 remains before halftime, and Hawley trailing West Central Area Ashby 14-7. Nuggets should get the football to start the second half, too, by the way. Double wing set. Quarterback under center is Carson Brew. Sending a man in motion, turning, handing the football off. That man in motion is Sam Burkle, and he kind of juked himself out of his footing. He gets into, of course, Knight territory down to the 41-yard line and a first down.
That left side of the offensive line really cleared that out, gave Burkle a lot of room to run. Looked like he was ready to cut it back, but, Norby there again to clean that up did not allow him to cut that back.
Up front, Hawley been really strong on the line. Colin Larson on the left side. You got Darren Krosh as the guard, Dunham the center, Alex Skank on the right side, Gavin Knutson. Your offensive line up front, the Nuggets have been strong here tonight. On the first down, the give is to Tibbetts again. Bounces off of the first contact, crosses the 40-yard line to the 38, going to give him 3 yards on first down.
This is the hardest I think I've seen the running backs for the Nuggets run all year. There isn't much room to go, but they are making something out of sometimes nothing, and that just goes with effort and keeping those legs going, 2 yards, 3 yards at a time, when there could be 0 or a loss of a yard. So well done by the Nugget backs running.
It's a physical football game, too.
It is a physical. There's some hard hitting out there.
Pads are popping. Double wing set. Brew under center. Center man in motion. And some trouble there. A lot of blitzing by the Knights. And great defense by West Central area. Filling the gaps. Brew held it nowhere to go. Second to make it third down.
Yeah, they've got 8 guys up, 5 down, 3 linebackers, and they are sending their linebackers just about every play to try to stop those runs up the middle.
Between Brew and Granny, we've not seen a pass attempted by the Nuggets. Now, that's not all that surprising, but that allows a team like the Knights to say, okay, we're going to commit 8.
Yeah, this is like the Nuggets of old back when I used to play in the Valley Plains days, where it's run, and next thing you know, they sneak out that tight end wide open down the middle when you're over pursuing to that run, and they pop one deep and wide open. We'll see if that's in Mr. Schmidt's playbook here.
Seeing the Knights showing blitz, third down. Hand the football off. Not there anyway. Knocking it up to the 35-yard line just to give, and Vetter going to fly ahead. He'll pick up a couple to the 35. He'll get 3. It'll be fourth down and manageable here.
Looks like Coach Schmidt's out there with the play sheet. Looks like the Nuggets are going to go for it.
I think Schmitty's got to play for this, doesn't he?
We'll see.
Well, we'll find out.
He's got to play for everything.
Well, and we'll see what the defense of the Knights dials up, because they have not been willing to back down by any means tonight.
In the past, you see kind of that screen pass or that middle screen, the way that they're pursuing. Now, maybe they don't on this 4th and short expecting something like that, but we'll see what he's got dialed up.
4th and 4, need to get to the 31, sending one in motion. Quarterback up the middle, great vision, finding a gap. He's going to be very close to the first down. I think he might just be a little short on the carry by Brew.
Looks to be about a half yard short.
He cut it up, he found a gap, right? He was kind of sliding to his left, found that gap, hit it, just short, going to be 3 yards needed for.
That's right.
Leroy Horde also would have got us 3 if we needed 4.
Yeah. If you need 5, he'll give you 3. If you need 1, he'll give you 3.
Exactly. So, anyways, got to have that reference out there at least once here as well. Turnover on downs for the Nuggets, and now West Central area Ashby, just under 3 minutes to play. They can strike fast. They have the football on their own 32-yard line.
Big series for the defense here. If they can hold them out of the end zone, here before half, going in a 1-score game, the Nuggets got to be pretty happy about that.
Two backs in the backfield, going to be a pitch to Sikora. Paulson pitches to Sikora, who tripped in the backfield. He's rushed out of bounds by the Nugget defense. As good defense by the Nuggets pushing Sikora out of bounds. It'll be a gain of a yard on the play, 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the left side end, Ethan Magnuson. Didn't allow him to get out around him. Strung it out for a short gain.
One thing to say here, Chris, 1 penalty in this first half of football for either team.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, nice clean first half here in Hawley tonight. 2nd and 9.
And as a referee, that's what you like too.
Absolutely. Don't need any laundry out there. No. Quarterback Paulson in the pistol. Sikora behind him. 2 receivers left. Back to pass. Sikora fires. He finds his big man. That's Staples. First down. Staples across the 40 to the 43-yard line, and he'll get 10 yards.
Yeah, big body again. Getting position on the smaller defensive backs for the Nuggets, and he just kind of boxes them out, waits for the throw, pick up a nice 9-10 yards for a first down.
8 first downs now for the Knights here in this first half of football. They've been able to maintain time of possession. That's been a big key for them and their success here, leading 14-7 over Hawley with 2.5 to go before halftime. Receivers each way. And Paulson will be in the pistol. He's got Sikora, his security blanket next to him, sent a man in motion. Paulson turns, pitches right side. Sikora will be in trouble. He is going to be brought down in the backfield. Tibbetts all over him, bringing him down at the 36-yard line.
Nice play by Tibbetts. Shot the gap, was able to chase him down when Sikora wanted to reverse field. that wasn't there. Good call by Coach Nats and the defense.
Loss of 7 on the play, and ball will be all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Knights have all 3 timeouts, so 2 minutes. That's a long time yet. Plenty of plays potentially, but second and long. If you can get a short gain here, we'll see what they do if we get it to 4th down.
Second down and long, receivers each way. In fact, empty backfield. Paulson stands by himself. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left in the formation. Back to pass. Paulson fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Sikora. Some of the Knights on the sidelines want to see a flag. Sikora hit the ground. There was a little bit of contact.
Looked like their feet got tangled up on the cut. There wasn't a push or anything like that, so as he came towards the post on in, it looks like him and the defensive player got their feet tangled up. Good no call in my opinion.
I would tend to agree. Looked like on coverage Johnny Vetter that time, and you go. That's the risk you're willing to take when you're running those posts or across the middle routes.
And Johnny Vetter's got some of the biggest feet I've ever seen, or he might be at about a 16 or 17.
Oh boy!
So it's easy to get tripped up on those feet.
Absolutely. Again, same formation. 3 right, 2 to the left as far as receivers go. Back to pass is Paulson, looking, firing, same area. He goes to Staples. That's his security blanket right there. Staples to the 49-yard line. Looks like they might mark him down right at midfield here. They do get him to the 49-yard line of the Nuggets. That's a nice pass play. A couple of yards short. It's going to be 15 yards and 4th down.
Yeah, real nice pass play. Again, the ball was right on the money, up higher where the receiver can get it. And we got a timeout for West Central here.
West Central area Ashby with a lead, 14-7, a minute 16 to play before halftime. Timeout taken by the Knights. We'll take it as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It is the Knights leading the Nuggets by 7. We're back after this.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Going to NESCS, I found out way more than just sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
4th down for West Central area. 4th and 2 movement. We've got flags. We just talked about how we didn't have any flags going on here. Now flags, false start, and move them back 5 yards.
Yeah, the Nuggets jumped 2, but luckily the line looks like the right guard for West Central was a little anxious as well. And when that happens, it's usually on the offense. Looks like they're switching personnel and probably going to punt this ball away.
I would think that might be the case. And Hawley has had one big play in the game. Not exactly quick strike. So I think the Knights are probably just taking their best figures here in that case. And
yeah, and high school and a punt, you never know what can happen here too.
That's right. And doing the kicking here will be Tyler Stone. Not only is a great blocker and defender, he can kick the football as he punts it high in the air. Nuggets coming up on it, and it is going to be corralled. Fair catch called for by Carter Haugen. And I still get a little worried on fair catches in traffic like that.
That was a nice play by Haugen. He called it early, but there's still 2 guys breathing right on him as he goes up to get that. If that bobbles or comes loose, there's two West Central players there to fall on that.
So the Nuggets will have the football from their own 29-yard line, 1st down and 10. And the defense stood tall. And if you go into halftime down 1 to the 7th-ranked team in the state of Minnesota in AA football, I think the Nuggets will maybe take that as a good chance going into the second half.
If you would have said that at the beginning of the game, I think everybody on this side of the field would have taken that.
Here's a handoff left side. This will be Sam Burkle. Burkle crossing the 35 to the 39-yard line. Should be a gain of 10. It'll be very close to a 1st down. Nuggets have 2 timeouts remaining, and it is going to be 10 yards of 1st down for Burkle.
And Nuggets are moving a little quicker. They're not sending the play in from the sideline, but calling it in to try to get as many plays as possible, still with 2 timeouts to go.
Come in, double wing set, quarterback under center is Carson Brew. far side hash. Turn, give to the second man. A little space here again. Great tackle, great form tackle by the defense of the West Central area Ashby Knights as this handoff went to Derek Tibbetts. Not much given that time, and a timeout by the Nuggets. Looks like they're going to have him for 5 yards before that momentum was stopped. What a great tackle by the Knights.
That's perfect. That's what you like to see, right at the thighs and knees, and doesn't allow, if your legs can't move, you're not going to go real far, Kevin.
No. Very true. Now, halftime, don't go too far from us. We've got an interview with a Hawley Nugget. We call him legend. I mean, come on, right?
He's a legend.
Pat Kessler.
Yeah.
And then Ben Ellefson. We got Vikings tight end Ben Ellefson halftime with some highlight package for you and a conversation we taped yesterday from TCO. It's about 6 minutes long with Ben, and he talks about what it was like to play against the Cardinals, and then, of course, a little homage back to the fine folks in Hawley, too. So.
Yeah, if you follow Twitter and some of the things that were on the social media regarding Ben and how he played, there's a little montage. I don't know if you're going to play that. I saw you were requesting that of, taking on Chandler Jones, who had 5 sacks, one-on-one in a passing down, and Jones didn't get to the quarterback. So Ben had a nice game.
He did. And we have that plus some highlights of the high school days. Should be some fun. We'll look forward to that coming up at halftime here on yourliveevent.com. For the Nuggets, double wings are set. Receivers split each way. 43 seconds remains before halftime. 2nd down and 5. Back to pass. First pass play of the game, and it is going to be incomplete. Was tipped by the defense before any contact as a coverage provided there by a couple of Knights there. Looked like Carson Spangler was there. Also flying out on coverage that time. Looked like maybe 15 Nas Dots out there as well.
Great name, Nas Dots.
Right?
You got to like that. Boy, they closed quick on that.
They did. It was great coverage.
Yeah, looked like it was there, and it got closed down pretty quick.
So with that, Brew, an incomplete pass on the first pass attempt of the game for the Nuggets, 3rd and 5. Not much time off the clock there on the play.
No, look for the Nuggets to probably keep this one on the ground. Well, I say that.
Going to the air. Brew going to fire. Pass is hauled in. Tibbetts, 1st down into Knight territory. Ball caught at the 40, down to the 36-yard line.
That's why I'm up here and they're down there. That's a nice play. Good throw, good catch by Tibbetts.
19-yard pass to Tibbetts. 19-yard pass and a 1st down. Nuggets with 30 seconds to go will go to play. Back to pass. Brew feeling pressure, gets away. Now rolling to his right. He will be sacked and brought down to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a loss of a couple on the play.
Yeah, coaching staff wants Brew to throw that one away. Save the timeout. He was tackled inbounds, so the clock keeps running, and that has them using their last timeout.
So it'll be a loss of a couple there. Brew brought down on the sack. We'll go loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down and 12. Okay. Tomorrow on 106.5 FM KRJB, Coach's Corner program, we will, if you have a chance, if you want to, I guess, listen to the Ben Ellefson interview, the video and interview, it'll be available too on yourliveevent.com. We will have that also on the Coach's Corner tomorrow. But Saturday, Coach's Corner, hear from Coach Nance, hear from Coach Rusted of the volleyball program after a nice week for the volleyballers, and also hear from Coach Stoa, who will be groggy on Saturday morning after a run in the GRIAC.
What's new, groggy Coach Stoa? Well, a big win for the girls volleyball team against DGF on Tuesday night. That was a fun one to watch.
Absolutely it was, yeah. And then last night, taking care of business against Pelican Rapids as well. Coach Rusted and the girls. Home cooking was good as the Nuggets have their first penalty of the football game out of the timeout. It'll be a procedure penalty, a loss of 5 yards on the play. So final 20 seconds. Final 20 seconds here of the first half. The Knights leading the Nuggets 14-7. And Hawley should get the football to start the second half.
Yeah, you want to be careful here. Turnover and a long return, something weird can happen. But, again, you probably want to stay a little aggressive, too. You never know what can happen. You can break one and go.
2nd down and long, 2nd and 17 from the 45. Turn and hand the football off. This will be Vetter. Crosses the 40 to the 38-yard line. Going to be a gain of 7 on the play. Johnny Vetter with 7-yard rush. And that could be the last play. Likely to be the last play of the half. Nuggets are going to get to the line of scrimmage quickly with 5 seconds. Can they spike? They will spike. They'll have one play. So they got up to the line of scrimmage. It's kind of a lollygagging type scenario there. But, hey, they got it off in time.
You didn't know if they were going to do that. I don't know if the referee thought he was, but they were trying to get that ball spotted as the Nuggets were lined up ready to go and just kind of was waiting for him to clear. Eventually they did. They got 3 seconds. You only need 1. They got 3.
Very true. So, 4th down And last play of the half. The down really doesn't matter. 4th and 11 it is, though. Receivers each way for the Nuggets. Brew under center, wings each way, one back in the backfield. Final play of the half. Brew going to line it up and fire it left. He goes deep. Pass is going to be incomplete. His intended target looked like he was maybe looking for Carter. Nope, he was looking for Brady Groton out there. Not bad. Go for the 6'5" guy.
Yeah, that's right. Throw it up high, see what can happen. You never know if he's going to come down with that. Overthrew it just a little bit, but good half by the Nuggets to hold them to 14 points. One-score ball game. I think the coaches are pretty happy about that. They'll get the ball coming out of the half. If you can put together a good offensive series to start the half, that's what they'll be looking for, and look to tie this thing up, or, worst case scenario, take some time off the clock too.
So at halftime, we'll come back, we'll recap scoring in the first half, and then we'll get to that Ben Ellefson conversation with us next. YourLiveEvent.com and the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Knights 14, Nuggets 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
We've reached halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com, where the West Central Area Ashby Knights, ranked number 7 in Class AA football in Minnesota, ranked number 7 coming into the contest tonight. They have a lead, 14-7 over the Hawley Nuggets, as we recap the scoring here in this first half. So as the first half scoring, the Knights scored first. It was quarterback Paulson on the second possession of the football game following a Hawley Nugget fumble on their first play after forcing a punt to start the ball game. It was Paulson on a 1-yard touchdown run. The play was set up by a 24-yard pass. 1-yard score, 2-point conversion was good, 8-0 Knights. The Nuggets were able to get on the board, though. They went on a 5-play, a 74-yard drive that scored right before halftime. Tibbetts on a 5-yard touchdown run for the Nuggets. It was 8-7 after the extra point kick. The teams went back and forth a little bit. A long drive, though, going 9 plays and 65 yards. It was Paulson finding Anderson for a 12-yard touchdown pass with 8 minutes to go in this first half. The 2-point conversion failed, and that's where we sit 14-7. The Knights lead the Nuggets at halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be promising it to you at halftime. Little feature we have with the Hawley Nuggets. Former Nugget, 2015 graduate of Hawley High School, Ben Ellefson, now Minnesota Viking. An opportunity to have a conversation with Ben during halftime. Pleased to be joined by Minnesota Viking tight end Ben Ellefson. Of course, class of 2015 at Hawley, NDSU grad, and we had last chatted with Ben when he was with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and of course now Ben getting called up from the practice squad, contributing to the Vikings last week against the Arizona Cardinals. Tell us what it's like getting to play for your hometown NFL team.
Yeah, no, it's a wonderful opportunity. Obviously, very excited to be back home, closer to family, and allow family to watch games, come to games, and things like that. So. Growing up, I was a Vikings fan. I wasn't a diehard guy, but obviously very familiar with the Vikings and the whole system and the business of it. So, just very excited to be here.
What was most exciting as someone who remembers you in high school and then seeing you in college and now seeing you play in the NFL, watching you make plays, blocking against some of the best players in the NFL. Going into last week, were you expecting a lot of playing time, Ben, or was it, kind of just wait and see how it goes?
I guess leading up to the game, it was kind of just see how it goes. But we had some different things that we did throughout practice, different packages and plays and things like that. So I expected to play a little bit. I obviously wasn't told how much or anything like that, but you just got to be able to go and be ready when your number's called. So I just did what I could.
It's just kind of the lunch pail mentality, right? So from the NFL life to college life, the transition, how has that worked for you, especially now making that move from Florida back home to Minnesota?
Obviously, the game speeds up a little bit. Guys are a little bit bigger, faster, more athletic at this level, and so you just got to really dial in and critique yourself on fundamentals and technique and things like that. They just become more important, because if you don't use them properly, you're going to get exposed. Because, like you said, you're going against the best of the best. So that whole aspect has kind of been a learning curve, even in my second year now. But I've had a lot of good mentors, good coaches, kind of helped me along the way. Even my college coaches, I still stay in contact with them. So, it's just been, I got a lot of people in my corner. So I'm very grateful for that. And then, obviously the transition, that's part of the business, going from Jacksonville to Minneapolis. So, you just kind of have to go by the seam on your pants, you know what I mean? So, it all kind of happened really fast. And one morning I was in Jacksonville, and then that night I was in Minneapolis, and I was a Viking. So obviously very grateful for the opportunity, and just excited to be here.
The Nugget football program in Hawley, very successful while you were on the team, making state playoff appearances. So, comparing now to and how important was your coaching staff in your early days of learning the game of football, and how that has put you to where you are today?
Yeah, I think the big thing in high school was, one of the things that we talked about, and my class and the teams that I played on in high school were really close, just competitively. We all got along together. We were kind of, that instilling that family aspect of what football is, and I've seen that throughout my college playing days, and then even here at the NFL level. It still, kind of holds true. And so that camaraderie and being able to be friends with everybody, maybe on the field you're not, but when you step off the field, there's no bad blood at all. And so just that instilling that family, early in my career, I think was really helpful, at the high school level. And just, obviously that's kind of where you learn a little bit about football, and obviously it changes a little bit when you get to the college level, but obviously you need to have a good foundation, and so very grateful for the coaches that I had in high school.
I know you've always been really humble, still are today at the same level, to be 25 years old, be excited about playing in the NFL, be excited that this is your career, to make the 53-man roster for the Vikings. I'm sure has to be at the moment too a little bit of just like pinch me, right?
A little bit, but at the same time, you can't dwell on it too much, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, and that's why you got to just come to work and do what you can to keep your spot and earn your spot every day. And that's another thing that I've learned, just seeing the business of everything. But I'm excited to be a part of it and just continue to do that.
So you talk about having a lot of people in your corner. You've been leaning on some of those mentors even now at this stage while you fit this daily grind of the NFL?
Absolutely, yeah. My parents have kind of always been there, kind of that backbone. And then I have a really good coach in Coach Tyler Roll from NDSU that I talk to almost on a weekly basis, whether it's life stuff or technique, scheme, just anything. And he's somebody that's always pushed me and helped me along the way. So, even to this day, second year in the NFL, he's still texting me, telling me to, lower my pads or sink my hips or things like that when he's watching film of our games. So, always appreciate the coaching, and I'm sure it'll continue on for a while.
Now, you're still Ben from Hawley, just like you've got a guy in your locker room now who's just still Adam from Detroit Lakes. Well, you've got youngsters looking at you at the Hawley school saying, that could be me. So what advice do you have for them? You continue to, kind of live out your dream of playing in the NFL. What advice do you have for your youngsters back at Hawley that are looking at you now?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say the biggest thing is don't let anybody else tell you what you can and can't be. There's always going to be doubters, and there's always going to be people that say you can do this and can't do that. Don't listen to people to say you can't do something. More than likely, they're jealous of something that you have. And so just keep your head down and just work. Just let yourself know that hard work is going to pay off at some point. It might be later rather than sooner, but yeah, that's probably the best thing I can say.
Vikings tight end Ben Ellefson. Thank you so much, Ben, for your time. We appreciate it, and best of luck with your season. We'll all be following along.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. We'll see you.
And we again thank Ben, and we thank the Minnesota Vikings for putting together the opportunity to visit with Ben, and hopefully we have some more conversations with him throughout the season as the Vikings will play host to Seattle. First opportunity for Ben to play at home as a member of the Minnesota Vikings this coming Sunday afternoon at 3:25. We'll find out if he makes active roster for this week. At the half here in Hawley, the West Central Area Ashby Knights 14, the Hawley Nuggets 7 on yourliveevent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools. At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Halftime. Last couple of minutes here before the half wraps up. West Central Area Ashby leading Hawley 14-7 on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Chris Ellingson with you here this evening. Glad to have you along for high school football. Stay with us after the game as well. Coach Nats will come up for a little post-game conversation, recap the contest here tonight. West Central Area scoring 2 times in the first half. The Nuggets got on once and made together some pretty good defensive efforts to keep the Knights out of the end zone again. Mighty Powered Knights have been held relatively in check today. Not a lot of big plays from either team. We've seen a few, but nothing to get too excited about here in the first half. Defensively, though, some pads popping. Line has been exciting, and we're looking forward to a second half where the two teams will definitely play strong. The broadcast here tonight being brought to you by the sponsors you've been seeing throughout. Certainly appreciate them. We appreciate the accommodations made possible to make sure that we have the proper quality stream here for you as well. We certainly appreciate that from Mr. Ellingson and the crew here at Hawley, and Brett Meyer-Schmidt, too, the athletic director. Thank you very much for making things work out as we get this one on the airwaves for you tonight. Homecoming next week for the Nuggets as well, so super exciting stuff for Hawley. They got the second half of football coming up against the West Central Area Knights. The Knights 14, the Nuggets 7. Second half kickoff next on yourliveevent.com.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with your live event.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Likely no. 14-7. The West Central Area Knights leading the Hawley Nuggets as we get ready for second half football. The Nuggets will receive the kick, and the Knights will be kicking it away. Braden's running the camera. Good stuff. And he got some hot dog in him, so now we're good. Chris Ellingson running the commentary. And there's a hot dog right here that's just sitting, and I'm going to have to just deal with it.
It's got your name on it, Kevin.
Well, it's not a wiener wing, though.
No, you're right. If it were a Wheat Wings, they wouldn't have got this far down the aisle in the press box here.
Bull would have stopped them
Yep.
dead in its tracks. Here we go. Nuggets going to be receiving the kickoff as West Central Area Ashby set to tee it up. Kicking it away, it looks like we'll have Brady Lindquist doing the kicking. The right-footed kicker will go and kick it to the south end zone. It is a squib kick. It'll be picked up by Burkle of the Nuggets at the 20-yard line. He'll come across the 30, 35, and cutting upfield at 40, 45, a little stiff arm, and he's going to be rushed towards the sideline, down to the 46, where it'll be a first down and 10 for Hawley to start the second half of football.
Yeah, good start for Burkle. Good field position for the Nuggets. Start the second half here at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to move him ahead there. 40, looks like, chains are going to settle down eventually. We're still waiting for the official spot.
Yeah. Looks like 45.
45 it'll be. So Nugget football, own 45-yard line. Nuggets up front. Larson, Crocious, Dunham, Skank, Knutson, and Ockery and Magnuson are your tight ends. Two backs, wing coming in motion. Turn and hand it off. It's Brew giving to Burkle, and Burkle scores up 2 yards, cuts left. He's out of bounds, a gain of 2, second down. Sam Burkle rushed for 88 yards in the first half and picks up 2 on first down. Of those 88, he had 59 in just 1 carry.
That helps.
That does. The average gets expanded a little bit that way. A couple of yards, second down. Nuggets coming out here with the quarterback Brew under center once more. One back in the backfield is Vetter. Sending a man in motion. Tibbetts now joins him in the backfield. Burkle comes in motion near side. They give Tibbetts, who spins midfield into Knight territory. The jersey's being tugged. Otherwise, I think Tibbetts was going to go, and we got a little extracurriculars after the play.
Yeah, good run by Tibbetts again. He hits that B button on the controller there with the spin move. Is it the B button, Braden? He's not sure, but I think it's the B button. That's tough it makes him slippery.
He gets a gain of 6. It'll be third down and 2 upcoming, and he's been running really hard and aggressive. You know, he's kind of running with that strong motion, plus a nice spin move, too, really added to that run by Tibbetts. The junior back coming into the game just under 100 yards rushing on the season, and now at 35 here in the game unofficially. Third down and a couple. Ball at the Knight 48. It's going to be Burkle in motion. They give instead. This is going to be Vetter, who churns those legs across the 40. He's down to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 11 and a first down.
Nice job by Crocious and Larson to open up that hole for Vetter, to pick up about 11 yards on that play. Again, dragging guys with them. That's just good, hard running.
Strong run. Vetter getting after it and a little deeper into the territory of the Knights. Oh, we got to change that. Yeah, it is not halftime anymore, is it? It's third quarter. We got to get that right here.
That's why we have Braden with us here.
Well, he's a guy, and we need him. Appreciate that. Now look at us. Hand up to Tibbetts, who's going to go ahead for a yard on first down with 10 minutes to play in this third quarter. Tibbetts not doing much. Looks like they actually will give him more yards than I expected. Give him about 3 yards, 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, another hard run. They tried to tackle Tibbetts high on that one, and he was able to get lower and move the defender back and pick up 4 or 5 yards.
So he's got 4 official, and they'll put him at the 33-yard line. Nugget football driving here on their first possession of the second half. 2nd and 6. And 1 back in the backfield, Vetter. Tibbetts joins him as Brew under center. Not much going. Get across the 30-yard line. A little bit of extracurriculars continuing there with the guys in the trenches. As carry that time by Vetter's going to get him about 3 more yards, 4 yards. Second, make it 3rd down now. Give him 4 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that quick handoff right behind, it looks like to be Dunham and Skank that time. Picked up 3 yards, makes it 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd down and just a couple. And Dunham getting in the mix there. The guys in the trenches are having at it a little bit here with little extracurriculars happening out there. Going to the whistle and a little bit beyond, you might say.
The echo of the whistle, as they say.
Yes. Man in motion. Now it's going to be quarterback keeping it himself as Carson Brew going to dive ahead. Brew's going to be very close and looks like he should have a 1st down. Just kind of took it on the draw that time, and, well, let's see. They will move the chains. Going to gain about 3 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah,
Carson
big
Brew.
1st down. Most likely they were going to go for it on 4th down at this part of the field, but we don't have to worry about that right now.
No, good 3rd down conversion right there. So 1st down and 10 from the 27-yard line of the Knights right now, moving toward that north end zone here at the Dale Scalaru Athletic Complex in Hawley. I formation for the Nuggets this time as Brew is under center. Dotting the I is Tibbetts. Vetter leads it. They give to Tibbetts left side. He runs right into the back of a blocker. He's got the jersey being tugged, but look at him run. Tibbetts crossing the 20, inside the 15, and down to the 11. That's 16 yards, and that is hard running.
This is, I said it in the first half. I'll say it again. This is the hardest I've seen these guys run, especially Derek right there. That is just all sheer will. And, he's rewarded for that. And I think the West Central coaches want to have a little talk about things right now.
Well, be an LKI time for that. 7:52 remains in the 3rd quarter. Nuggets are knocking on the door. They're at the Knight 12-yard line, trailing 14-7 on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
14-7, the Knights leading the Nuggets. Nuggets knocking on the door after a nice 16-yard run by Derek Tibbetts. And we've got ourselves a Nugget 1st down to the 12-yard line. 1st down and 10 at the 12 of the Knights, heading to that north end zone. 7:52 remains in this 3rd quarter. And, well, for the Hawley Nugget offense, they've just been churning it out here all drive, and now they'll have another chance. I formation once again. 2 backs in the backfield. Burkle dots the I. And they'll give to Burkle. He spins off one, spins off another. Touchdown! The Nuggets are within 1 point of West Central area.
Again, working that left side behind Larson and Crocious. And again, Burkle running hard, punches it in for a touchdown. Just what we talked about, opening drive of the half. Take it down the field, the chance to tie this up.
Here in the 3rd quarter, Hawley on the board. Burkle. A 12-yard touchdown run for Burkle, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, and they will go for the extra point. Burkle will be doing the extra point kicking. So within 1, Nuggets will be kicking. The extra point attempt, snap, spot, kick by Burkle is a line drive kick, and the head shake, the kick is no good. And the Nuggets will be within 1. 7:46 to go, 3rd quarter on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. West Central Area Ashby leading Hawley 14-13 on yourliveevent.com.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
The Knights lead the Nuggets after the Nuggets punch one in the end zone. The extra point kick misses. So the PATs, both teams have struggled here in most recent. Now it'll be the Nuggets kicking the ball into the end zone. It got by Torrin Olsen, and a touchback here off the foot of Mr. Burkle for the Nuggets.
You know, that helps in the field position game when you start at your 20, when, you know, we're probably looking at the 30, 35, 40, you know, on average so far this game. So if you can pin them back at the 20, make them go 80 yards, you know, that's a good start.
Yeah, and this is the Knights' first possession of the second half, and this is their worst starting field position of the game. So first and 10 from the 20, West Central area with the lead, 7:46 to go, third quarter. They have the football from their own 20-yard line, first and 10. Quarterback Paulson will be in the pistol formation. He's got a back behind him, Sikora, sending one man in motion. That's off. They'll turn and hand it. Sikora going to get some space left side. There's a big play as he was tripped up. Otherwise, we were going off to the races. Sikora was in third gear trying to get it into fourth, and he finds himself with a first down run all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good tackle by Brew. Probably saved a touchdown the way that Sikora runs and the speed he has. I don't think they were going to catch him if he got loose.
Yeah, he was so close to breaking it. They will officially make it to the 35-yard line, so it is a 15-yard gain and a first down for the Knights, their 9th first down of the football game. And it'll be, again, Paulson under center, double wing set, one back in the backfield. They'll send a man in motion. Norby, he'll go left side. They'll pitch left side to Norby. He'll try to cut it upfield. Norby, first down. He crosses the 40, 45-yard line. And Norby's going to be brought down, looks like the 47-yard line, gain of 12 on the play. Maybe up to the 48, they'll give him 13.
Yeah, two big chunk plays, getting around the outside again. That was working for them in the first half, and they're going back to it here in the second half, and they're getting yards with it.
10 first downs now for the Knights. To the 48-yard line, it is first and 10. And they'll split receivers, 3 receivers to the right of the formation, 2 to the left. Quarterback Paulson's all alone in the shotgun. Spread them out. Send a man in motion. This is Torrin Olsen. They'll give it, and he is met by the Nuggets defense, and boom! A tackle made right there. And coming in, not only does it do it on offense, but Derek Tibbetts does it on defense.
Yeah, they didn't fool, you know, Tibbetts on that one, where one went low and Tibbetts came in and finished him off up high. Nice hit, loss on the play. That's just what they needed there to get them back behind the chains a little bit.
Torrin Olsen's going to go back 2 yards on the loss, and it'll be second down for the Knights. Second down and 12 from the 46-yard line. 6:20 to go. It's going to be a man in motion half, each way receivers, pistol formation. Paulson turns and hands it Sikora. That's the guy you want to have with the football. He'll get into Nugget territory, crossing the 50 on the left side, as Sikora is going to get up to the 47-yard line of the Nuggets, and that looks to be a gain of 7 yards on the play.
He just quick. He hits the hole in a hurry. And if he has any bit of space, boy, you're looking at 5, 6, 7 yards minimum.
Third down and mid-range here. Could call it manageable for the Knights in Nugget territory. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left of the formation. And Paulson will be under center this time. Looks like maybe some confusion about positioning here, and they're going to go ahead and now, they are going to run the double wing. Yeah, there was a confusion there. Hoff split out right, now goes behind in the backfield. They'll turn, they'll hand it, they give to Hoff. And that was a good decision to make the changes because it's a first down or near a first down. Oh, it will be a first down to the 41-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. So Matz and Hoff with a 6-yard gain, first down.
Just that quick dive right up the middle, enough to get the first down. Good play. Good movement up front for the West Central line. To make that whole Looks like it's, 58 Alex Skank.
Yeah.
Up there, so.
5 minutes to play, third quarter. Knights ball at the Nugget 41. Pitch right side, Sikora. Over pursuit. Sikora doesn't make the Nuggets pay too much. Good backside pursuit that time by the Nuggets. And contained Joyakri comes in and brings him down. It'll be a gain of 3 on the play to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, much better job not letting him get outside. Short gain when he's got to cut that back up and your friends come, pursuing from the inside out.
So it'll be second down, 7 yards to go. 4:35 remains in this third quarter. Fast-moving quarter with the ball on the ground, running the football. Celebs, look at all the Santas is in attendance tonight. Big-time celebs. Pro athletes, left and right. Handoff. Actually, it's going to be Paulson keeping himself this time. He'll dive ahead for about a yard to the 37. It'll be third down. Haven't had many celebs in a gym sighting yet. Kevin Root, I didn't even see him last night. But here, celebs in a grandstand.
When you're limited in capacity from last year,
right.
and now we're back to full capacity, the celebrities do come out.
Yeah, and that's good. We're glad to have it. We're glad for those that are choosing to tune in here on yourliveevent.com. Super glad that Chris Ellingson's here to help us make it happen. Otherwise, I don't know. We might have been tough, helter-skelter up here.
You'd have been just fine.
I think so. I'm glad to have you along. Third down and 6, 36-yard line. The Knights back to pass, looking over the middle. Look-in pass, caught, and it'll break free. It's Cole Anderson to the end zone, 36 yards for a touchdown. There's a big play, quick play, just getting around the defense.
Yeah, the receiver that came from the outside in, I think that was number 10. Cole Anderson took out the 2 defenders as they converged to make that play, leaving it wide open.
And Anderson's in the end zone for the second time today. A 12-yard pass, now a 36-yarder. Score coming with 3:31 to go here in the third. As quarterback at that time, Paulson. To Anderson. 2-point conversion attempt. They missed the last time. They got the first. They're going to go. Sikora going to pass. Wide open Anderson. 2-point conversion with a little bit of fun to the end zone and good. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, the Knights now lead it 22-13 over the Hawley Nuggets on yourliveevent.com.
Going to NESCS, I found out way more than just sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
22-13, the West Central Area Ashby Knights with a drive of 9 plays and 80 yards. It goes to the end zone, a 36-yarder from Paulson to Anderson. The 2-point conversion, little trickery, it goes. And now an onside kick or a squib kick here that the Nuggets jump on top of. And the sure hands there of 82 Braxton Bowe, the junior, making the jump and jumping on top of the ball. Another play that gets the old heart rate up a little bit for the coaching staff and fans.
Kind of that onside kick. Nice play by Bowe.
Just got to get that ball and hold on to it. Ball will be at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Nuggets. 3:27 to go in this third quarter. Nuggets had a great drive to start the second half, scoring on an 8-play drive of 55 yards. And now from their own 44, just 1 yard worse field position than they had to start on their last possession. Quarterback under center is Brew. Sent a man in motion. Brew going to give right up the middle, and Vetter stretches out. And there's a flag, and we're going to have Sikora going to be tagged with a little bit of extracurriculars. We were talking about this, Chris. It's been happening, and looked like Sikora was getting in the mix there with Colin Larson. And personal foul on the Knights, and that's at the end of the play with Vetter already getting 3 yards.
Yeah, that one was pretty obvious. We talk about whistle or echo of the whistle. The whistle had stopped and had stopped echoing by the time he threw him down. That's a good call. You don't want those things happening in games, in a well-played game like this. So
that's the way we have it happen. And so, and things do happen sometimes. Now it's a matter of both teams picking up from that spot. For the Nuggets, they want to try to take advantage of it. If you're the Knights, you got to try to rein it back a little bit. Find that happy medium. To the 38-yard line now of the Knights. Nuggets in great field position, 1st and 10. 3:12 to go and clock running here in this third quarter. Turn, hand the ball off. This will be Burkle putting a stiff arm down, 34-yard line. Going to get 4 yards on first down for Sam Burkle.
Yeah, after that penalty, they took Sikora out for one play, and the Nuggets went right at the spot that he vacated. I saw him coming back into the game, so back out on that right-hand side of their defense. But the Nuggets taking advantage of Sikora being out of the game there for that play.
You got to do it. You got to exploit it. And now it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Nuggets, double wing set, sending Tibbetts in motion. He's going to get the handoff here from Brew. Nowhere going. The Knights were there, and a nice stop made. Hunter Norby coming in and making a great tackle there, Chris.
Yeah, he shot the gap. Didn't allow the lineman to get any type of block on him, so he blew that play up for no gain, maybe a little bit of a loss. But, yeah, nice play by Norby there.
It looks like we've got an injured Nugget here as well. And a mom on the field. We've got Hoyt Anderson getting some assistance here to the bench on the sideline.
Yeah, on that onside kick, when Bo fell on the ball, Hoyt was right behind them, and they had a guy come flying in and took him out. I know that Nugget coaching staff wasn't real high on that play, but they didn't call it.
3rd down, handoff in the backfield, nowhere to go, as Burkle got to carry that time for the Nuggets in the backfield, and he stopped at the 36-yard line. It's going to be a loss on the play and 4th down for Hawley. So for the Knights, their defense stood up after that penalty, the personal foul, and now the Nuggets are stalled out. Now likely going to be going for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, good play design on that trap play. They got just enough on it to slow Burkle down, finish him off. There was nobody outside of there if he were to break that one.
4th down. Going to go double wings, one back in the backfield. And now they'll bring Tibbetts in the backfield as well with Vetter. Brew going to roll in trouble, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, passes bobbled, and it is going to be Sikora with the interception. Talk about redemption for Sikora. Had the personal foul and now makes a big 4th down interception. And it'll be Knight football with a minute to play in this third quarter.
Yeah, big turnover, good play. It's just that Sikora was able to take that and rip that ball away from, it looked like Joey Ockery there. And for the turnover, it was 4th down. If he knocks that ball down, they have a little bit better field position. So actually catching that ball, move them back a little bit farther into their own territory as they start their next drive.
So the drive ends with an interception. And, when it comes to this thing, too, you could look at it however you want, right? But as West Central area 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line, send a man in motion, and it'll be quarterback pitching left side Norby. Norby going to try to cut it up. He'll cross the 30 up to the 31-yard line. Going to be a gain of a few on 1st down. But, an interception on 4th down deep in territory like that, it's really not punt or whatever. It's also a turnover on downs in a way, too.
Yeah, the only way that would have come out better for the Nuggets is if Ockery would have been able to pull that ball away. It had enough distance for the 1st down, but Sikora was able to kind of take that one away and intercept that pass.
So West Central area with the football, 2nd down and a couple from the 32-yard line. They started this drive on their own 24. Second play of the drive, Paulson's going to turn and hand the ball off. Hoff has got it. He's going to be met by a host of maroon and gold uniforms. Matson Hoff, not much doing that time as he was met by a 26, John Vetter. So back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd down. Not much doing there for Hoff. Maybe a yard on the play. And that's the end of the third quarter. With the score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, each team on the board, the Knights leading the Nuggets 22-13 on YourLiveEvent.com. 4th quarter is next.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
22-13. The West Central Area Ashby Knights leading the Hawley Nuggets as we get ready to begin the fourth quarter of play here tonight in Hawley. The Knights are facing a third down and a couple at their own 32-yard line as both teams scored in the third quarter to start. And now we'll get ready here to get the fourth quarter underway. Braden's on the camera. He's got it ready to rock and roll. Quarterback is in the shotgun. Back to pass. Paulson looking, firing, has a man. Torrin Olsen incomplete. They were looking for a bit of a home run, so to speak. Coverage was there, but behind. Burkle was there, but Torrin Olsen, the intended target, and he dove for it. Superman style, incomplete. And now it's fourth down and likely a Knights punt here.
Yeah, most likely punt this one away. You've got a 2-score lead. You're in your own territory. You don't want to give the Nuggets a short field, so yeah, they're in punt formation.
So the Knights will come out, and it'll be Stone kicking. And back deep, Carter Haugen for the Nuggets. Snap is good. Kick will be away. Decent kick. Haugen will throw up the signal, and it is a fair catch at the 40-yard line. So Hawley will have the possession. Early fourth quarter. Trailing by 9 here, 22-13 to the West Central Area Ashby Knights. Knights ranked number 7 in Class AA this week in the polls. A perfect 3-0 record. The Nuggets 2-1 to start this season, fresh off their win over Crookston.
Good defensive stand by the Nuggets to get the ball back. Again, you need 2 scores. Get the first one here. You got good field position at your own 40-yard line. See if they can string some plays together and punch one in.
So the Nuggets, good position in the second half, good field position. Own 45, own 44, now their own 40-yard line as Brew will be under center. Quarterback turns, pitches right side. He's going to get Tibbetts outside 40, and he's pushed out of bounds on the Nuggets sideline. Looks like they're going to push him out at about the 43-yard line. Gain of 3 on first down. Tibbetts with 3 yards on the cane that time, and Tibbetts now 11 carries on the night. As the Nuggets have the ball on their own 43-yard line. It'll be second down and 7 here to start this drive. Nuggets have gone to the air now 5 total times here in the game. Brew is 1 of 5 for 19 yards. Double wing set near side hash. Nuggets second down and 7 the handoff. And there goes Burkle into the open field. Burkle 20. One man to beat. Torrin Olsen rips him down inside the 10.
Another big run by Burkle. It was that same trap play, kind of that reverse, if you will, that they ran last series that they did, that the Knights did stop for no gain. They came back to it this time. I said it then. It was wide open after there. He got through there that time, and it was wide open again.
Second time Burkle has gone plus 50 on a gain. That's a 50-yard run. Nuggets 11th first down. Ball officially at the where do they have the ball marked here? Is this at the 10-yard line? Ball at the 8, first down. Diving ahead, Tibbetts. Not much going. It'll be second down and goal. Tibbetts just diving ahead, kind of running into a pile there. And the Nuggets will be faced with second and goal. Got to find a way to get into the end zone here. I know you were kind of laying out the plans here too, Chris, but for the guys to find a way to the end zone, certainly here early fourth quarter puts them in a good situation, carrying over some of that momentum.
Yeah, one thing too, Burkle's got a good leg. If they are still a little bit deep on fourth down, they may look at kicking the field goal.
Go I formation. Quarterback under center is Brew. Turning, looking right, giving, and good pressure there as flying in from the Knights was Norby. Comes in and makes the stop. Tibbetts lost back to the 11.
Yeah, nice play by Norby. He shot that gap from his linebacker position, and that was not going anywhere.
So Tibbetts loses yards on the play, and it'll be third and goal at the 11-yard line. So pushed back outside the 10-yard line here, so we've got a ways to go for the Nuggets to get in the end zone. Don't want to go backwards. You'd like to get a little closer. But it obviously is two-down territory as well. 10 minutes to play in this football game tonight from Dale Scalaroot Athletic Complex. Brew under center. 3rd and goal at the 11 for the Nuggets. Turning, faking the handoff, play action. Looking to the end zone, going deep. Pass is going to be bobbled and complete. They were looking for Braxton Bowe in the back of the end zone. There was coverage there. Incomplete. Stops the clock. 4th and goal. So maybe Burkle will be attempting a field goal, and looks like they're getting things kind of figured out here, and looks like they will have it up. So the holder for the Nuggets will be Joey Ockery, and Burkle will have it teed, and it looks like it's going to be a 28-yard attempt for Hawley. I don't believe Burkle has attempted a field goal yet this season.
Not to my knowledge that I can remember seeing.
In the 3-game stats I was provided, I don't believe I saw that. Snap, spot, Ockery's hold, Burkle's kick is blocked, ball is live, now it's dead. And so with that, the Nuggets will come up empty with an opportunity there. The big play by Burkle on the ground goes empty-handed. Well, Nuggets defense will have to stand tall. Meanwhile, West Central area, great opportunity in front of them to further cement their lead 22-13 here in the 4th quarter. Field goal attempt fail here. So it'll be football now for the Knights. They're going to place it at the 15-yard line, 1st down and 10. West Central area on their own 15. This will be their worst starting field position of the football game. Previously had been at the 20-yard line.
And the last time you said that, they went 80 yards for a touchdown.
They sure did. Oh, shoot. Yeah, look at me doing that. Well, if you're a Knights fan, you're definitely happy about it. From the 15-yard line, give on 1st down. Not much going that time. A gain of a yard on the play as up the middle was Hoff on the rush. Mattson Hoff goes for a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 9 upcoming for the West Central area Knights. Knights trying to stay unblemished on the season. A quality road appearance here tonight here in Hawley. Quarterback Paulson's in the pistol. He'll turn and hand the football off. He goes to Sikora. Sikora upended after the 20-yard line. Sikora looks like he'll get to the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7 and 3rd down and short.
Yeah, nice job following his blockers. I think he had his hand on the back of his lead blocker and didn't allow the Hawley defender to get onto him till about 8 yards down the field.
And it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and a couple at the 23. Night football. Receivers split each way. And one back in the backfield. Pistol for Paulson. Sends a man in motion, Hoff. From left to right. Now back to pass. Quick pass over the middle, and it is going to be hauled in. No, they'll say not incomplete. Paulson was firing over the middle of kind of a crossing route there, and he was looking for what's been one of his favorite targets today, Cole Anderson, in an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down. Anderson real upset. He thought he held on to it.
Yeah, nice job by Brady Groton. He did hit him, and the ball was loose. If he did get his hands underneath it, the ref did not agree with him. And he's right there. He's a lot closer than we are, so yeah, good look at it.
Absolutely. And it is bang, bang. They don't have replay, so we've got all that thing going. So the Knights will be punting, and the Nuggets defense stands. Haugen deep back. Kick is away by the Knights. This is a line drive kick. Haugen's going to return. It takes a hop. Oh, it's going to be picking it up on a back bounce. Now he muffed it. Did he hold on to the football? Haugen has it all the way back at the 29-yard line. That did not go the way of the Nuggets.
No, that's a good punt, though. It had a lot of roll to it. Haugen might have been better off just let that go, let them touch it down. But, no worse for the wear. He did get up back onto that football.
So from the 29, I do believe, is where they will have it spotted. 1st down and 10 Nuggets. 8:13 remains here on yourliveevent.com. As we look at the scoreboard, it's the Knights 22, Nuggets 13 from the Dale Scalaroot Athletic Complex on an absolutely beautiful night for football. September, we're remembering the 21st of September every day.
Earth, wind, and fire, can't beat it.
You just can't. You just can't. Hand the football off on 1st down for the Nuggets. And left side, handoff. Look at the movement of the line of scrimmage across the 30-yard line. Now some more extracurriculars maybe that's getting some Nugget fans a little bit rowdy in the stands. I do believe that it was who did carry the football there? Was that Burkle? I think it was. I feel like it was Burkle. I'm in the same boat. We're all up here wondering who had it. Burkle gets it now. We know this. We got 4 on the first down and a couple on second down. So it'll be third down and about 3 yards upcoming here for the Hawley Nuggets. 7:20 to play in the game, and it's not hustle time quite yet, but you're going to hope for a big play here again to move across the field. Third down and 4. Nugget ball at their own 35-yard line. Double tight set. 2 wings are there. 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback Brew under center. 7 minutes to play. Turn and hand the foot. No, Brew keeps it himself. He'll dive ahead. It'll be 4th and short as Brew stretches for a couple of yards. He's tall enough that if he stretches, he can get you a couple of yards.
That is correct, and it's only a couple.
Yeah. Yep. He does get a couple, so it's 4th down and short.
With 6:30 left in the ball game, it's something that Coach Nats and Coach Schmidt are looking at going for. When you got to score twice and the clock's ticking away, it's do or die now. You got to go for this one.
Nuggets do have all 3 timeouts, and I think the Knights used one. I feel like they did on that first drive.
They did on that first drive when after they broke off a couple runs. I don't think their coach was real happy with their tackling at that point.
That's right. On 4th down, the give. Burkle, first down, and he had a lot of space, but credit the big mitts there again, and the tackle made by the hands of Tyler Stone. He stopped Burkle in his tracks. He had a first down, but he stopped them right there.
Right before that, though, again, Colin Larson and Darren Crouch on that left side had a nice hole for Burkle to run through to get that first down. That's a big first down.
Huge, and a 3-yard run. So the first down for the Nuggets. And if win or lose tonight, I think both teams will find, obviously, things to work on, but they're going to both see some really good things that they saw against one another and some really physical football here tonight. Been enjoyable.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit sore in the morning, I think, getting out of this one. There's some hard hitting out there.
Have a feeling you'll be right. Hand the football off. Looks like a dive up ahead for the Nuggets on first down, and it's going to be Tibbetts. He'll get to the 42. Give him 2 yards there, Derek Tibbetts. But again, already a couple minutes of clock time have gone off here since the Nuggets had gotten the football on the punt, and they've gained about 12 yards. So going to have to hustle here a little bit now as we get closer to the 5-minute mark here in this fourth quarter. Nuggets will break the huddle. Send receivers each way. Double wings are set. Brew under center. Man in motion is Tibbetts. Back to pass Brew. Feeling some pressure. Steps up. Needs to hold on. There's going to be a flag in the backfield as Brew gets positive yards. He's lassoed down there by Madsen Hoff, but we've got ourselves a hold on the Nuggets. It'll bring it all back.
Yeah, that one was pretty obvious right in front of the referee. Got a good handful of the jersey to slow down, the pass rush. That's probably what sprang Brew for a little bit, is that extra half step.
Yep.
But, couldn't get that one by the white hat there.
The play flag down at the 35-yard line, so you're 7 yards back already, plus the 10. So a big loss on the play.
Yeah, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Those holdings in the backfield can be some big plays.
So it'll be 2nd down and long for the Nuggets. And for the Nuggets, that is their 2nd penalty in the football game, totaling now 15 yards. 2nd and a whole lot. Ball will be all the way back at the 27-yard line. So 2nd and 25 for the Nuggets. Brew will be under center. Double wing set, 1 back in the backfield. Send a man in motion. That's Burkle. Brew rolls left. Brew sets his feet, fires. Pass is going to be fought for, and does he haul it in? Is it incomplete? No, they say incomplete. They were looking for Brady Groton, and it's incomplete. It went all the way to the marker.
Yeah.
How about that?
Nice pass by Brew.
Yeah.
That was on the money, but the defender made a nice play to knock that one loose, because I think Groton had the ball when they came in and hit him, and they knocked it loose. Good play by the defense.
You got to credit the Knights, no doubt about it. The defensive backfield, they've been not super active, not having to defend too many passes, as that is just the 7th time that Brew has gone to the air today. Just under 5 minutes to play, and the Knights lead at 22-13 over the Nuggets. Nugget football. 3rd down. Back to pass. Brew will fire in the flats. Pass is caught. Caught by Groton. Groton up to the 35-yard line, going to be 8 yards. 4th and long.
Yeah, that play is, you got 2 plays to try to get that first down, so let's get some of it back. Get back in the huddle and see, instead of a 4th and, 17, 18, now we're at a 4th and 12, 14.
I'll say 14 is what they'll go with here. 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the ball game. Going to need a play for the Nuggets here on 4th and long. Back to pass, Brew. Feeling the pressure, will step up. Pass is going to be incomplete. It was nearly intercepted over the middle. In and out of the hands. I believe Anderson was the defender there in the middle. Nope, check that. It was Brady Lindquist there in the middle of the field for the Knights. He knocked it down. It hit him in the hands and wasn't able to haul it in. Incomplete pass, and in this case actually gives the Knights better field position.
Yeah, when they watch film on Monday, he's going to say I did that on purpose so we'd have better field position.
See, and that's just a smart football play.
That is.
Yep. Oh, yes. So, with that, the Nuggets turn the football over on downs, and for the Knights, a score here likely ices the ball game, but of course, a little over 4 minutes to play. You never know. Turnover on downs, Knights ball from the Nugget 35. Best field position in the second half for West Central Area Ashby. Quarterback pitches right. Sikora cuts back. Sikora in the middle of a few Nugget jerseys, as it looked like main Nugget there was John Vetter in the middle, as he's going to get a couple. Sikora gaining 2 to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Brian Carlisle to not allow him outside, allowed Vetter to come in and clean that one up.
Paulson got that ball in the hands of Sikora for 2 yards. Now a timeout. Timeout Nuggets, 3:48 to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The Knights 22, the Nuggets 13 on yourliveevent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools. At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
You may read.
Well, with 2:58 to play, it is 22-13 in favor of West Central Area, leading the Hawley Nuggets on yourliveevent.com. Trying to get the last little bit of this game done here and wrapped up as the Knights are churning things along. We get a timeout on the field as final few minutes of the football game. Knights leading the Nuggets 22-13 as be 4th down and 12. Last couple of plays, not much doing there for the Knights. In fact, lost yards, moving back now to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, then on 3rd down, they try to run a pass down the sideline, and I think it was Carson Brew there had good defense on the receiver. falls incomplete, brings up about 4th and 11.
So we will see where we go with that. So the final 3 minutes of the football game, it'll be the Knights kicking the football away. No, they're going to go for it. They're trying for it, and it's going to be intercepted. The fake punt is picked off, and doing the interception work, Carson Brew picks it off, and the Nuggets will have the football with 2:51 to go.
Arm punt.
Yeah, it works, right?
Yeah. That 65 Stone, I think, was the one who was back to throw at the. Not a bad ball for a lineman.
Absolutely. So we'll see. We'll see what the Nuggets can do here in these final 2 minutes and 51 seconds. See if they can get on the board as they trail by 9. Need 2 scores, so they need a little magic. So it'll be that to turnout. And now with the Brew screen pass set up. Great defense by the Knights as it'll be running Sam Burkle. He'll get about 9 yards on the play.
Nice job by Burkle to break that first tackle. The Knights came up. They sniffed that out pretty good. Just a missed tackle or a quick move by Burkle. Hard to tell from up here, but to shake loose to get 8 yards, that's could have been worse.
So Burkle going to get 8 yards they're going to go with. So second down and a couple, Nuggets football. Fire right side. Pass will be caught. And a completion is made there to Mason Groton. Groton's going to get a gain of, it's like they'll say a gain of 11 yards and a first down. Mason gets 11 yards. 2:23 to play in this football game. Double wings. Turn and hand the ball off. Vetter diving ahead. Vetter's going to get 4 yards on the play. And now we'll get the Nuggets getting up to the line of scrimmage here again with 2:08 to play.
Well, they had 2 plays called in the huddle. Quick hit the Vetter. Back up to the line in a hurry.
Nuggets, double wing set, fire left side, back foot. Pass is going to be caught by Brady Groton. Groton to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12 yards. And Brady going to pick up a first down for the Nuggets. It's a big play right there for the Nuggets as they get the ball moving to going through the air here.
And they're quick up to the ball. Well, they were going to huddle. Now they're back up to the line. Yep.
Split the receivers out. Double wing set. Quarterback is Brew under center. Back to pass. He will fire right side. Looking, going for Groton. Ball is tipped and incomplete. They were looking for Mason Groton on that right side, and it's an incomplete pass. It'll stop the clock with 1:32 to play.
Nice throw by Brew. Right on the money, threw it up. Jump ball. Both went up at about the same time and knocked it down. Good play by the defender as well.
So, with that, we are now seeing the Nuggets get a chance to huddle up. 1:32 to play and a second down and 10. So a little helter-skelter, and now they got themselves in a spot where they can set a play and catch their breath for a moment. Second down. Ball at the 38-yard line. Pump, Brew, fires right side, caught. Mason Groton to the 30-yard line, close to a first down. Looks like a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
And got out of bounds, so the clock stops. Good play by Groton.
At Mason Groton on the play. So we'll see what the Nuggets draw up here on third down. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Back to pass, fire left side. And Tibbetts is going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 5 on a screen play, and we'll get a timeout called.
Yeah, fourth down coming up. You want to make sure you have the right play called.
So the Nuggets will be faced with one big play. We'll see what they can come up with next here on yourliveevent.com. Fourth down for the Nuggets. Fourth down and 4, final minute 20. Trailing the Knights 22-13. Back to pass. Brew will fire. Pass is caught. And it'll be Mason Groton. Catch. 7 yards, first down. Big play.
And the clock stops once again as he's out of bounds, not just for the first down, but when they're out of bounds, it won't start till the ball is snapped.
So that was a huge play for the Nuggets right there. Get themselves in a position.
First and 10 from the 9:26. Less than 30 yards, but need to score as quickly as possible. Looking to Brady Groton, he'll swing it out.
So it'll be Nuggets with a play on first down. Brew to Mason Groton. Mason, Tibbetts hit the ball. Tibbetts that time going to gain about 3 yards on the play. And it's kind of crazy right now out there on the field getting things in position. Second down, back to pass. Brew firing left side, looking for Groton. Pass is going to be incomplete. Dropped it. Good coverage again that time by the Knights of West Central area.
Yeah, nice play by Anderson out there. Groton had it in his hands, and he just knocked it free.
Got 47 seconds to go. And we have a 3rd down and 8 for the Nuggets. 3rd down and 8 it is. Carson Brew sacked. He's brought down in the backfield. Play made by Sam Heater, and he brings down Brew, and that'll be 4th down for the Nuggets. Loss of about 7 yards on the play. So, likely the last play if the Nuggets can't get the down here. 4th down and long. Firing right side, Brew looking for Groton. It's going to be an interception as Torrin Olsen with some collision. Olsen makes the pick, and it'll be the ball game. Ball will be spotted at the 5-yard line, and it'll be right there where West Central area can put the knee to the ground and wrap things up here tonight and protect their unbeaten record. From the 5-yard line, 1st down and 10. Knights football. Quarterback will be Paulson. He'll put the knee on the turf, and that should do it. As the final score will be West Central area 22, Hawley 13. yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you joining us for the night's broadcast of Hawley Nugget football. Chris Ellingson, thanks so much for joining us as well and being involved as much as you did. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, we had a little snafu towards the end there, but we'll have a clean copy up there, and certainly do appreciate those for joining. We will get Coach Nats off the broadcast. You can catch his comments on the Coach's Corner on rjbroadcasting.com and on KRJB 106.5 FM. I think when you're looking at the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight, probably want to just go ahead and say that I think as far as guys maybe standing out, you had a couple of guys that really did so, but I thought Anthony Sikora stood out in the game here, Chris, and then also Derek Tibbetts.
Yeah, Derek ran really hard tonight. The hardest we've seen him run all year. You know, you can take your pick of those guys. Sikora again is another one that he's a dude. And he showed it tonight. He's only a junior. They'll have him back. But one thing you can't overlook is the up front for both teams. You know, those linemen, there was some hard hitting. There were some holes. That was fun to watch. Those guys go back and forth all game on both sides of the ball. A lot of those guys play both ways. And I tell you, they got to know each other tonight.
Well, Chris, thanks again for your time. Appreciate you joining and helping out with the broadcast tonight. You have yourself a great day and a great weekend, and maybe we'll do this again someday.
Maybe. My phone's open. You know how to get a hold of me.
I do.
All right.
Final
Thanks,
score.
Kevin.
You're welcome. Final score. West Central Area 22, Hawley 13 on yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long.
Benson for the point. Back to better through the block and down. Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted.